Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this one is very different from what I usually post due to the fact that it's about sharks. Now, the whole idea is that we as bodyboarders and as surfers enjoy the ocean, but there's always that factor of sharks being around. And this morning when I went down to the beach, it was crazy. There was I think it was about 10 or 11 bronze whaler sharks, and that is the footage that you're going to see today. What I did was I took my drone with me. I got a message from Philip Nell, who you guys have all seen in previous videos. He said to me there's sharks in the water, I should come down and shoot them. So I thought this was a great opportunity to firstly raise awareness about the shark spotters and the different flags that are put up in order to prevent people from getting attacked at places like caves where I surf all the time, as well as to just show you guys some insane drone footage of these sharks cruising up and down the beach, chasing fish and chasing bait balls. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to show you some incredible footage of these sharks around caves and around Cool Bay area, swimming up and down, and then we're going to discuss the shark spotters and exactly what they do as their job there.
Rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day,
So when we look at these shark spotters and what their actual job is, they are there to spot sharks and prevent people from getting in the water when there are sharks in the area. Now this morning the shark spotter arrived, there were sharks already in the water, they were already there, and so he put up the white flag. But this will tell people to leave the water immediately. This means that there are sharks in the area, there are sharks that have been swimming through the area but maybe are not being seen at the time. But this is a point where you will not go in the water. White and red flags mean that there is a shark in the water or a high alert of the sharks being in the area, and do not go into the water. The flags where you can go in the water is either black or green. Green being the perfect optimal spotting conditions for these guys at the top. This is when conditions are absolutely perfect and you can see everything out there. It does not happen often, and we most of the time see this black flag being flown. And this is just a general telling people that there is someone on duty and that the shark spotting conditions are still good, but not at that optimal perfect condition. These shark spotters have been put in place to prevent shark attacks from happening, as well as a research purpose for these shark spotters. And I urge you guys to please listen to what these guys have to say. Read those flags, learn exactly what the different flags mean, when you can go in the water and when you cannot. As you guys can see, we had 2 people this morning that paddled out thinking that it was okay to be out there in the lineup. And this is it's just stupid, and it's not worth the risk. These guys are put in place to prevent shark attacks and to stop things from happening in the water. Now these people, they paddled out, they had no idea. They didn't look at the flag, they don't know what the flags mean, And this is really risky for those people. If this had been a great white or a shark that could have attacked them, who knows? There might be a whole nother video that I was making about a shark attack. But luckily for these two people, they got out of the water unscathed, thanks to us standing on the rock shouting at them to get out of the water. There were two sharks in the lineup that swam between them and the beach, and this is a very dangerous place to be. You're in their ocean. There were 10, 11 sharks out there. Not to say that these sharks would have attacked them, but at the same time, you've got to be vigilant and you've got to know what these flags mean. I will drop a link to the shark spotters in the top of the description so that you guys can go and just inform yourself and get as much knowledge as you can about what these guys do. Help these guys out if you can, donate some money, and these guys are doing an amazing job in both safety, education, as well as prevention. And I think the research side of these shark spotters is also a great thing for us to know more about the sharks and just learn more about what these guys actually do. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so that you guys can get notified first. I look forward to putting out some more videos very soon on some different stuff like this. If you want to know more about the shark spotters and exactly what they do, don't forget to check that top link in the description, and we will see you guys in the next video.